Everyone who was in hip hop was familiar with like your beef with Jay-Z, right?
Mm-hmm.
What it was.
Yeah.
And then I loved how in here you talk about that beef, what it was, how it disappeared, but how you'll still text him saying, you know, this isn't over, right?
Well, when I released the track list for the album the other day, he released a picture with all his Grammys. Yeah, shout out to him. And a shout out to Hit Boy, who produced this album, the entire album. He produced the other 2 albums and also the album Magic. We slipped in 4 albums in 2 years.
So I came across this clip of Nas, you know what I'm saying, talking about, you know, his new album and, you know, Hove and just them being competitive throughout the years. And I've been known to speak about this for years now and giving my opinion on the difference between Jay-Z and Nas as far as like, you know, just music-wise. And, you know, one of my war cries was always the production. You know what I'm saying? I just felt like Hove always, you know, when you look at his history, Hove has always been in tune with just knowing what's next and surrounding himself around the producers that we still love to this day, you know, and look at a high light. So in this clip, it's crazy how he's talked about, you know, Hove taking a picture and showing all his Grammys, but then he went straight to like, basically, man, you know, me and Hit Boy, we done knocked out 4 albums. And instantly when he said that, it went back to what, you know, what I've said multiple times on this platform is that production, man. Production value is so key, man, to artistry, you know, to a person's success. And I think, like, you know, when I used to look back at Nas' career, a lot of times, and you know, you compare it to Hove's career, I mean, Hove had the better production throughout his whole career, man. The Timberlands, the Pharrells, the Knife Wonders, the Just Blaze, the DJ Premiers. I mean, you know, when you study the game, you understand that these producers are great in their own right, but when you align a great rapper, somebody who could put words together with that, it just makes the magic. And so, yeah, man, I think that's why Nas felt and said what he said on the talk show, is that basically, man, I've been next to a super producer, somebody that is great in his own right, you know what I'm saying, and has proven himself throughout the years. Like, you know, once again, this is somebody that Jay-Z worked with in his earlier career, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, it's when you really start to understand music and break this shit down and understand like why things work and why they don't work, you really start to understand it's just a pattern. And it's about, you know, understanding how to put that pattern together. And I think Nas doing 4 albums in this amount of time, he sees that this pattern will hit.
When I found my first plug, I knew it. When I met my first plug, I knew it was a blessing. We always rolling up and we only smoking pressure.
You to just come in and just be who you are, man. Be a poet. You know, Nas is always, pen has always been, you know, respected. But now he just putting the right production and the right sound and beat behind it. And, you know, that's the difference. So, yeah, but anybody that's going to see this, man, y'all know this is something I've been kind of put the puzzle together. But I think Nas kind of like solidified my thought process when I seen that. So.